All right, all
Hello.
right. Welcome to another special episode of Pandoran Hangout, where we're actually on a D23 Hangout, is what we're really doing today. But I'm not alone. As always, here's Robin. How are you, Robin?
I'm very good. How are you today?
Doing good, doing good. Should be hopefully a very fun stream. Very relaxed. We're gonna be doing a live coverage of the D23 Brazil movie panel that's going on that just started right
Yay.
now. They will cover Marvel Studios, Lucasfilm, and of course, for us, most importantly, 20th Century Studios. And that's where at the last D23 event, we got the, Avatar news, because that's the branch of Disney that they're kind of affiliated with, is the 20th Century
Mhm.
Studios. So crossing our
Right.
fingers for something, another concept art or two.
I hope
Um,
so.
but yeah, but yeah, let's shout out to Jaden in the chat, Dino
Hello.
Shark, and of course the legend Snake Eyes, Charlie Wood, Flame and Suit Hype, Howdy Partners, and
Flame
Jaden
is
says, "Yo, bro, it's been a long while." Yes, it has been. But yeah, and we see that across social media. We have currently about 138 of you tuning in, so that's awesome. If you guys would like to be part of the conversation, go to either Robin's YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, or right there on Twitter. Any messages you put on there, we should be able to see them here on the live chat. But yeah, so this is the second day of this D23. I honestly didn't know this year that there was going to be a separate one apart from the main one, the one that we had in August in Anaheim.
I had no idea either.
But I mean, it's good if hopefully it brings
Mhm.
in some more, another chance of some news. That's only a
Yeah.
good thing. One thing that does give us hope is, of course, on the show floor. Once again, they do have an avatar display, not as elaborate as it was last time, but they have. Let's see if I have it here. Here it is. So this is what they currently have up for display there at the D23 Brazil. As you can see, I believe these statues of Jake and Neytiri, they've been making the rounds in different places that they've done, pop-up experiences. I think even up in, when they did that one in Singapore, things like that.
Yeah.
But interestingly, obviously the background, not only is it just floating mountains there, if you look closely, it's some of those wind tradery sail ships, right? That we basically first saw during the concept art revealed at the
Yeah.
last D23. So we're kind of hopeful this means some type of Avatar Fire and Ash presence during this panel, right?
I think so. Why else would they be showing this?
Yeah, especially that image there where in a way it's a new composition, even if it's kind of probably just photoshopped taking those sail ships right by the floating mountains. We haven't really seen that before, so I actually like that image of seeing them kind of flying up there, by the floating
Mhm.
mountains. I think that's super cool.
Yeah, I wonder if they will pass the floating mountains at some point.
Yeah, I was telling you, I was like, because you could see in there at least two there towards the top, and there's even one like down at the bottom if you kind of look there. But yeah, like seeing a lot of those just fly by and like in a scene, like that's gonna be incredible. And what we're
Yeah.
referencing is, of course, this art here. This is what we got during the last D23 event. We got obviously, like, I believe, four images. So this was one of them, and I couldn't really tell. This was the first one I saw of the Wind Traders. I couldn't
Mhm.
really tell what it was. I'm like, it looks like
Like a
like regular
balloon?
sails from a ship, but then is the other thing a creature? What is it? And then if you finally, when you get this one over here, is where this one blew my mind, and it's like, oh, it's this manta type creature that's hauling kind of like this wooden structure that they have that looks like a, like a
Hmm.
ship, but then even that is kept floating up because of this huge, that what do you call it, like a jellyfish like creature that's basically attached to it. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
pretty incredible right there.
yeah. It's
So
insane.
I know still these that they revealed last time are still like, I mean, like, what do we really know? This one here also is very mysterious. Obviously, we know that's Varang. This is the Ash clan that they've referenced. But what's up? We really don't know what's going on with all the Kurus she has there kind of hanging. Why do the Ash
Hmm.
clan look like they're either plucked from Silent Hill or Resident Evil? Like, like, what is happening?
What
So
are
yeah,
they doing?
exactly. Let me do my little quick check back and see if anything's been going on recently.
Yeah, we'll be live, kind of checking everything as it's being posted on Twitter and other places.
Yeah, because obviously there's no live stream like panel like with footage that they're letting everybody else see. It's just whoever's in attendance, of course, just like it was back in August. Um, but we are gonna do our best to keep checking. Like we said, they're gonna cover Marvel, Lucasfilm, and 20th Century Studios. So there's going to be some news on some other projects. Not everybody's probably completely interested in, but hey, we got it. We held out last time and we got rewarded. So we got to cross our fingers that we will get
You can
rewarded
do it,
again.
guys.
Let's see what's going on here in the chat. Oh yes, that's actually a good one from Dino Shark. They put. By the way, Prime One Studios teased some Avatar stuff.
Yep.
Yes, exactly. And I actually have not images of what they're teasing because obviously they haven't revealed what they're really teasing. No, but it is from the upcoming movie Fire and Ash. They did two of them for The Way of Water. These really exclusive, very expensive statues that were like around in the US around $1,500.
Did you
And I
have a
have
picture of those?
images. Yeah, I have images of those. So good thing that you brought that up, Dino Shark. There's a Jake and a Neytiri. So first let's look at the Jake. And let me bring that one up. So here's the overall image of it. Let me take off the little comment there. So that's the overall. It's awesome because you get kind of like two layers, a top and then an underwater. So the top obviously
Yeah.
has Jake on the skim wing, right there by the what looks like the Cove of the Ancestor structure, and then underneath, it looks like you have in this one what looks to be Kiri swimming with an elu, and then you get all that the underwater elements and even LED illumination there at the bottom. I have some other images that gives us a better look at it. So let me bring those up. I think this is another kind of like a side profile view of it. That's incredible.
It's insane. Look at the details.
Here's a close up at
Wow.
the top part with Jake. The
Wow.
bottom part here.
Oh,
Like
that's
that. Look
beautiful.
at the likeness is like really spot on as well.
Yeah.
Even like the skin texture on the elu and everything. That's incredible.
How do you know the size of it?
I believe it's let's see. Let me see if
'Cause
that
I
first image gave us any information. I would
for
say at
that
least
detail.
like 15, 15 to 20 inches tall, I believe, at least. Because these are
Yeah.
the Prime One does pretty big statues. So and
Yeah, that's
then
crazy.
we have the Neytiri. Here's her overall. And obviously
Oh
she didn't
wow.
ride the skim wing, so you got that new Ikran that she has. And hers is another top layer with another underwater section. So her top layer, I mean, look at this. Like that's
Wow. The
awesome.
details. The
Yeah.
texture.
And then the underwater right here. I believe this is Loak, right?
Yeah, from that scene where he's trying to hold on, and then
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the difference between him and Kiri. Because Kiri's like all peaceful and wow, and then he's holding on for dear life.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like that in a way. Like you get a Jake and a Neytiri statue, but you still get two other characters. You know, you get Kiri with
Yeah.
the Jake, and then you get Loak here with the Neytiri. So, uh, four characters represented, and yeah, it's pretty interesting that these are the ones they made for the Way of Water. And you were asking me like, oh, how would these look for Fire and Ash? I mean, all we can do is
Mhm.
kind of guess right now. Is there
Yeah.
going to be like, a section? If it's an Ash Clan member at the top that represents that, and maybe a Wind Trader at the bottom, or maybe flip because the Wind Traders are pretty much Sky, pretty much up there,
Oh,
kind of ruling the
that's a,
skies,
I hadn't thought
whereas the
about it
Ash
that
Clan will
way.
be down below. So it'd be cool to see if they do another, two-layer statue again.
Wait,
But
that's so much more logical because earlier, before we started, I was saying like, what if they had caves, but
yeah.
wind traders above and the
And then
ash
the Ash
clan
Clan down
underneath?
below, yeah.
That's so much more logical.
I mean, they do have like a barren region, but I'm sure I mean, we see in this concept art like you can have really great details. Their environment is supposed to look like this,
I
but I'm
love
I'm
that.
also sure they're only showing us right here like a very simplistic
Yeah.
area of it where I'm assuming they're gonna blow us away once again with the details in other areas of this
Okay,
volcanic region.
so this is an active volcano, right?
Yeah,
Do you think we might at some point see it erupt?
I mean that could be an interesting set piece in the movie, right? I mean, uh, I really don't know.
Speculation,
Right?
theory.
We've only know of one that erupted in canon, and that one was for the Taruk the First Flight. So
Yeah.
let's see. Checking here on the so Lucasfilm right now is first at the moment. So they're up first, showing off Andor season 2. So that's what we're on right now. I assume then 20th Century Studios should be in the middle because they're most likely going to end with Marvel Studios. So
Okay.
so not too bad. So we just got to get through Lucasfilm, and then we're on to 20th Century. So I mean, in 20th Century, I'm excited for some other stuff too. Like I think they're also going to give details on some new Predator films. I like the Predator
Oh.
franchise. The Alien franchise, they just did really good with the Alien Romulus. I know it scared the
Yeah.
heck out of you at the end, that
Oh,
creature at the end. But I really
actually,
liked it.
yeah. Go ahead.
No, but yeah, but I liked it, and I guess a sequel's in development along with another one. So I'm interested in those two franchises. Anything else you like from 20th Century Studios? I know a lot of people, they're clamoring for another Alita movie. I know a lot of Avatar fans are also like where they were fans of Alita because James Cameron had
Yeah.
a big deal to do with it. I just honestly, to be honest, I just don't see it happening. What about you?
Yeah, I don't really see it happening either. I don't know if that's like what it would be about, but I can see the appeal.
Yeah, I mean, I did like the first movie. I just think that commercially, it just I would understand business wise why they wouldn't touch it.
I think it's stronger as a movie on its own.
Yeah, than maybe trying to support a whole ongoing franchise.
And I would like James Cameron to put his focus on Avatar.
Yes, it's
Stay
already
here.
barring any delays, knock on wood, we're already looking at ending this thing in like 2031. My God, we're getting into like dates that sound like we're in an alien movie or it's 2054.
I'm gonna
Oh,
be
21. It's just
walking with a
crazy.
stick by then.
Oh man. And then he says he has ideas, the faint ideas right now for what a 6 and 7 can be. I'm like, all right, I might have to tap out after 5 because my heart couldn't take waiting even longer for like a 6 and 7.
Imagine when they would come out.
I don't want
by
to.
that point,
Like 2040.
Oh my God.
That's
By that
insane.
point, I think the franchise will be it'll have such a big fan base, like kind of like Star Wars, or it'll be a name even more than it is right now, because I know they're like the highest grossing movies, but I think it'll be a thing by then.
Yeah, I'm really hoping like we said, just the name itself, like this name, Fire and Ash, sounds
Yeah.
like it has more of an edge to it, which I
Yeah.
honestly I think it's what the franchise has needed to
Some
maybe get a
contrast.
little bit more mainstream, and to
Yeah.
contrast all the what people's perception of it is, like it's just all about nature and this and that. It's like let's balance it out a little bit. I mean, we saw what the Ash Clan looks like. They really went further than I thought they were gonna go in
Yeah.
depicting these as they've claimed, like evil Navi. So they went
Yeah.
further than I.
And I think if they do end up on Earth at some point, which I know, I believe Jon Landau was the one to say that, correct?
Yes, I
Or
believe so.
kind of allude to it.
Yeah.
If that happens, I think a lot of people are going to be interested, because then we're going to see, we know kind of what Earth looks like now in that universe, or what it used to when Jake first left. And it's really kind of classic Blade Runner-esque post-apocalyptic type of like futuristic world, which I would wonder like what James Cameron would do with that to make it more unique and more like less kind of what's been done before already. But that I bet that would attract a lot of people as well.
Exactly. So let's see. Let me do our little check. Looks like we're still on Andor, so we're still good. We're still on Andor. Let's see. Yeah, they're still on that
Live
at the moment.
check.
Let me see some of these comments here.
There is one that said, Katya said, I feel that maybe Una Chaplin could appear and introduce her character.
Oh, that would be great.
That.
Yeah,
that'd be a great surprise.
Yeah. And Una Chaplin descended from Charlie Chaplin. That's kind
That's
of
wild, right?
That's wild. Every time I see her last name, I always forget that little thing until I see the last name. I'm like, oh yeah. And she really is. But yeah, hopefully, because maybe just a few details, like nothing major, or at least she could introduce like maybe 2 new art and the concept art pieces. Like it would be cool.
Yeah.
Because we just need more looks at Wind Traders and the Ash Clan. Like for Wind Traders, what would you like to see more of now? Maybe what they're. I think I would like to see what maybe they're like where they live, rather than just like because right now we see the airships, unless they live on those. But
if they're nomads, they
maybe just during travel, yeah, right? Because we don't know the size of them, and they look pretty huge, so they could probably house each of them like a lot of members of the clan. So
pull up the image where you can see them from the side, where you see the Manta.
Yeah, this one right here.
You get a really good idea of the size there, because if you look at the Manta on the top left, kind of in the middle panel, you can see what I think is a rider on top
Yeah,
of
like
it.
a tiny little rider right there.
Yeah,
My God, that's it.
imagine how big. Then, if you kind of compare that to the ship itself, it's kind of the same size as maybe a camp that you would find, like for example, in Avatar Frontiers when you're just walking
Oh
around.
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
Um, and it also looks like it has that type of light and material, and it kind of looks like it looks a little homey. So I could imagine them, yeah, live there,
being
especially with the
comfortable there.
space.
Yeah,
They have some space underneath the thing as well. If you look at all of them, maybe to store things, or maybe they could sleep there, or you know, if they're nomadic, they definitely live on the ships.
store their rum underneath, like in. Why is the rum always gone? Um, Jesus.
Is that in the laws of Awa? Can you drink?
Hey, Awa didn't say I can't, so hey, I ain't touching the metals, but I'm gonna touch this rum. So you can't dictate everything. You calm
That's
down.
where.
And you know what's funny? I don't know if this is ever gonna come into play, but it's funny that in the visual guide it does state like no one even knows where these laws came from. It's
Oh, really?
yeah, like obviously they claim it as Awa, but nobody like in the book. I like that it states like nobody knows exactly like the origins of it, and if you think about it, you're like, why? And there's like been theories I've seen of different people that have been pretty cool. That maybe it's like because it could either maybe anticipate. If you look at us, we did touch the metals of the earth, and we did do all this, and look what we did to our planet. That over
Yeah.
there, maybe A was like, I know what happened to my cousin over there on Mother Earth on Earth. So over
Yeah.
here, I'm gonna make a rule that these indigenous people never even do that. Because if you really think about it, they're kind of stuck in like what would you call that? Like maybe the Stone Age or something. So
Like the hunters
or
and
yeah,
gatherers,
like
or
something like that.
yeah.
So they, and Pandora has a longer history than Earth, according to the years that are calculated in the books. So it's crazy that they just have stayed stagnant at a certain level because they've been following these three rules. It's kind of
There must
nuts.
be there must be a reason why they're in place. Like either something happened, or maybe there was a human or something from our planet there at some point. Um, or I don't know, something with maybe the Ash Clan in the very, very far past. That's gonna be something that's explained. Sorry, I have the survival guide here right now.
It's all
I'm
good.
I was gonna look up what you were saying because I was wondering if it's in this book as well, and if there's more
Like
information
little
on it.
details, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
This is
I'm
like
at
permanently next to me wherever I go. Like this is my survival guide. This is how I live.
how do you survive our live streams?
Exactly. There you go. Because
Let
that
me
would
check
be,
what they're talking about right now.
yeah.
Let's see. And now they moved on to looks like Skeleton Crew, so that's another new show
All right.
coming soon. So we're still on Star Wars, so we're still okay. Still on
Okay.
Lucasfilm. We could
We're
still
still
cross our
safe, guys.
fingers. Yeah.
We're safe.
Let's see here. I'll go through more of these comments. I'm conjuring the dark spirits for Avatar 3 news, says Alexander. Hey, whatever we have to conjure up, let's just make sure we close that door back up at the end.
Yes, please, thank you.
Yeah, I like my sleep.
Yeah, me too.
Jaden says props to James for these crazy designs. Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, Jaden has a point. Back in either the 70s or 80s, he kind of did some of this art himself, and here is the original art. And recently, at some kind of James Cameron art exhibition in France, he had actually pointed at this image and said, "There's going to be elements of this image that are going to be in Avatar 4 and 5."
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much both of the main ones kind of made it through. The
Yeah.
big jellyfish type creature, and even like the manta type creature there, or what, or
Mm-hmm.
stingray type, whatever you call that. Because if we look back, pretty much there we go.
That's kind of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Um,
And I wonder about the landscape behind the other. Yeah.
yeah.
That
If
is
that's gonna
that
be
not
some new
something that we
environment.
would. Is that not something that we would see in Avatar Frontiers? Like, what was it called? Spires?
Oh, like the upcoming second DLC, it's called like
Yeah.
Secrets of the Spires.
Yeah,
It could
exactly.
be.
Yeah.
I mean, these also look really, really like, for me, they look like they're even above. I mean, since they're above the clouds here, like, is this even
Yeah, that's
higher? Like, would this
true.
be even higher peaks than the
That's
floating
true.
mountains? Like pretty much. Maybe it's an environment very difficult to reach, and only like very experienced flyers or people like the wind traders, can actually make homes up there. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting take. Yeah. What could they do that other clans can't with their unique ability to, travel the way that they do? But other clans have Ikrans as well, so.
Oh, like we saw like the new
Interesting stuff.
creature that Una
Oh yeah.
Barang is riding. That already is like a gnarly creature right here. That looks pretty pretty intense already. That's a crazy new creature.
I love it. Is that my next tattoo?
Oh my god.
For context, I have an Ikran tattoo. That's why I'm saying that for the people that don't know.
And we even saw Frontiers is introducing another one, right? I forgot what it was called, but there's even a new one that's going to be part of this upcoming DLC.
Yeah, I can't remember the name either.
Yeah, me neither.
We're such good fans.
And to be fair, it was a difficult name. Let's see.
Was it? I don't even remember if it was difficult.
You're like, I don't even remember what it was. Charlie Wood says, I want some Payakan news. Hey, we did get some last time, and in a way, we got that amazing concept art for the ride for that second Avatar land.
Right.
That showed maybe not Payakan, but a Tulkun, being part of the ride. So that's always nice right there. Let's see.
I'm looking for anything on Awa or the laws, just because I'm really curious if there's like any history behind that. I don't know if it's in here though.
Yeah, maybe not in that one. I think it's just in the other one, just because it was filled with a lot of like Navi lore. Like, it's interesting that they've never had a writing system either, so they've never written anything down. That's insane. So that's why the song chord is so important in songs, because that's how they basically pass on everything.
Not everything.
Well, not everything,
because like I was saying before we went live, in the in the queue for in line, sorry, for Flight of Passage, there is this, it starts with this cave and there's cave paintings there. But again, the Valley of Mo'ara is set in the future in the Avatar universe, so maybe that's something that they started to do after the humans arrived. But it could also be that they somehow record their history in cave paintings, which is not writing, but it is depicting something. That's how the first written stuff ever started. So
exactly. And like you said, you've seen some of that at the Pandora, the world of Avatar, where you kind of see some cave paintings, and all that is canon and it's actual lore. So Like you said, there's probably even Easter eggs that are there now that have been there since 2017 that we're not even going to know the
Mm-hmm.
full context of until after we see, maybe even this third movie. Because like you made a good point earlier, two and three were originally one big movie, so three is just the second half of what that whole movie would have been, and that's what it was. I think at the time that they were making you know the uh, the land and kind of putting
Yeah.
elements into it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see here. All right. So up next is 20th Century Studios. So Lucasfilm is done. They ended with the Mandalorian and Grogu. They showed a new trailer for that movie. I'm excited for that. Who doesn't love the
Yeah.
Mandalorian? But yeah. So
Let's
all right,
check his
guys.
name.
This is the moment of truth. Is 20th Century gonna show us you know, some
You're
stuff
looking
for
on. You're checking Twitter, right?
Yeah, and actually, I found it easier if you just search the hashtag D23 Brazil,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
um, and then just hit latest and keep refreshing it over and over. Literally, you'll get everybody that's posting something about it there at the same time, so it's easier.
I'm gonna check Instagram really quick as well to see if there's
Okay.
anything being posted in the moment. Because sometimes D23 does that themselves. Not
Yeah.
always. They just
So,
posted something 20 minutes ago. But
Charlie Wood says we should all be clamoring for more Alita. Alita costs just as much to make and did just as well in the box office as the first Dune. Yeah, but you really can't compare those two because if you look at um it's like, yeah, at the end of the day, the first Dune, it didn't really make all this money. It was mostly all the accolades and the fact that it got even more popular after it came out. But it also came out during the pandemic when Warner made the decision at the time. Remember that every new movie that was coming out in theaters at the same time was releasing on HBO Max for free.
mm-hmm.
So you didn't even have to go to the theaters to see the first Dune if you didn't want to. It was just there, on HBO Max. So that it still made about like 400 million is a testament that they saw like, okay, now when everything did open back up, they kind of assumed it's going to make more because, how many people did we kind of tune out from going to buy the ticket when we just gave them the ability to sit at home and, watch it at home. So, and the second one did make more. I don't remember exactly what it made. I think it was what, like maybe almost double.
Was
I
it
don't.
really?
Hey, you're the one with the Dune poster in your background. You don't think everybody saw that?
No.
So don't tell me, Charlie Wood. Tell Robin. She's like, forget Alita. It's all about Dune. We're even getting a Dune Part 3 before your Alita 2. It's all about Dune.
Dude.
We're even getting a Dune TV show this month. I
Oh
think next
yeah,
week. Okay, so
I
Robin won.
know.
She said, I want Dune, and they're like, whatever Robin wants. She didn't
Actually,
mention Alita.
I
That's why we're
called
not
them
doing
and I
it.
was like, "You have to do this
Yeah.
right now, next week."
Oh, so Dune 2 made 714 million worldwide. So, um, so yeah, so that was a significant increase from the first movie. That they kind of figured since, like we said, the parameters. So, but
Mm-hmm.
close, but there's just different factors that went into play when Alita, I think, still released in 2019, and that was before, the pandemic really happened. So,
Yeah, yeah, I remember
uh,
that.
Charlie Wood, if Star Wars can have 9 movies, Avatar can have 7. Oh no, they can, and I would watch them. We're only commenting on the fact that like we won't get them till we're like, till another like 20 years from now. That's when we finally get the 7th one. It's crazy.
Until we're walking with sticks and need reading glasses.
Yeah, I think that's the whole thing that why I said I would just tune out from like keeping up with it because I couldn't like it, it would just be too much to for years and years continue to just be on like just waiting for it.
But
Let's
imagine
see.
how many generations of fans. It's kind of like Star Wars because there's so many different generations that are in that fan base. It's gonna happen with Avatar as well. Like
Yeah, it
from
will.
when it originally came out, 2009 until like 2014. It's like 4 decades, three
Yeah.
decades.
I mean, by the time I think what the fifth one, it'll already have covered I think 2 decades for sure for the Avatar.
Oh yeah.
Because from 2009 to 2031, yeah, you literally cleared about 20 years right there. That's crazy.
Wow. Wow.
Let's see what they're on right now. Let's see.
2031.
So they're talking right now. They have been talking about something called the Amateur, which is something for Fox. So let's see.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Let's see what they move on
Amateur.
to next after that.
I see a bunch of Star Wars stuff.
Oh, I mean, we got Sigourney confirmed because I forgot. Pedro Pascal and Sigourney Weaver are confirmed to star in The Mandalorian and Grogu. So we actually are going to have
Oh,
Sigourney in the upcoming Mando and Grogu movie. So, God, she's part of all the sci-fi universes: Alien, Avatar, Star Wars. Now,
how does she have time?
hey,
Oh,
she
oh,
already
oh,
filmed.
it's Avatar.
No,
Look, look, look.
don't joke. Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
serious.
guys.
Refresh.
Okay. All right, we got it,
Refresh.
guys. Come on. I got it. I see it now. Come on, give us something. It's time to talk
I'm
about
trying
Avatar.
to show the
Sweet.
stream. Kind of have to do this.
Yeah.
You see, guys? I'm just refreshing now. Oh. What are they saying? Why are we not there? At some point.
In Brazil. Hey, you could have got us in. You speak Portuguese, so
Yeah, but then I have to go on like an 8-hour flight.
yeah, let me get
Ooh, look, they have the Portuguese title. It's whoa, wait, that's really hard to read. Hold on. Fogo e cinzas. Fire and ash.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get some of these pictures while you keep
Wait, why is this so exciting?
Hey, we didn't.
Oh,
I like. We were kind of hoping, but look, it is happening. So we're gonna get some kind of news. Hopefully,
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I'm getting
Okay.
the picture now.
I'll describe it for the stream. It's, I believe it's a video. It looks like a picture to me, but it's probably a video of James Cameron talking, in a really interesting shirt. Is that something from the movie or something from his own life? With that logo. There's like a... Huh. Let me see if I can... Oh my god. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that.
Oh yeah, he's always wearing those type of they were kind of like motocross shirts.
Right.
Especially if you watch the behind the scenes, he's always I don't know if that's a new brand because he used to wear a lot of Fox, like that Fox brand that was like a motocross brand.
Okay.
But yeah, I've never seen that one before, so I don't know if that's a new brand.
You know,
Oh, that's
one
cool.
day...
Avatar Fogo Esencias. That's cool. Cinzas?
Cinzas, I think.
Cinzas.
Don't kill me, Portuguese people. I'm not Portuguese. I'm Dutch, but I live in
And
Portugal.
I can speak Spanish, but so like for me, I kind of get in Spanish it's fuego, but that they have fogo.
Fuego.
And then I would have inciencias is in Spanish, like incense, kind of like in a way.
Oh.
But here
Oh,
And
that's what a word. Oh.
because like the ash, so they attribute the ash to like kind of like ember or incense or something. I guess
Uh-huh.
that's what
Yes.
that's the way they look at it. What's he saying?
One day we will be reporting live, okay? One day.
Hey, at
One
least it's
day,
happening.
one day we're, I don't know, at the premiere with microphones, Pandoran hangout, Pandoran premiere, whatever. Ooh, like a tiny video. Okay.
Let's see. We're gonna see if people write down what he's saying.
He's talking about the, literally translated, it says James Cameron about life in New Zealand. Or sorry, live from New Zealand talking about Avatar. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, he was live.
Yeah, he's live. Oh, it wasn't a pre-recorded. Oh, nice.
Let me
All right,
double
let me see
check
if I
that
can get these
translation.
in the studio really quick. These images. And then especially if they reveal something, we got to definitely bring those images in here as well.
Yeah. They haven't so far, I think.
Wow, we've actually hit 500 people tuning in across all platforms right now.
Live reaction, guys. We can all react together. If you want to see what we're looking at in the moment, go to X, to Twitter, and look up the hashtag D23 Brazil. And then as you refresh, you will see all types of Avatar stuff kind of pop up.
So here we go.
That kind of stuff.
Here's the when they showed off the logo at first, and then I'm going to bring up the image of James Cameron talking. And then obviously if they reveal anything else, we'll bring those pictures up as well. So here's James Cameron talking. And Robin making a cameo appearance. Let me filter them through the other thing to make a proper slide.
I can hide from you now. Not anymore. I'm saving the picture as well.
Proper slide.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
And I'll keep refreshing too.
Yeah, if you get any new ones, let me know, and I'll get those as well.
And not from Avatar, but I saw a Stranger Things post that David Harbour, who plays Hopper, is there as well.
Oh, nice.
Unrelated.
Oh yeah, the last season's coming out, I believe, this upcoming year. So
wasn't the trailer coming out like today or something?
Oh, I don't know, because I only saw like a little teaser, I think a day or two ago, but it was just like the title of the episodes.
Yeah, I saw that
there's
too,
another
yeah.
trailer. Let's see. Let me get the.
Oh, someone posted a 1-minute video.
Oh, of him talking?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and watch it. He was live.
Yeah, if I can grab that, or if you I'll try to put it up here, and we can probably watch it here in the studio.
Do you want me to send you the link?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you now. That's so cool that they got him on live.
Because then we'll actually be able to, hear what he said. Because he'll be talking in English, so we will understand that.
Yes, I just sent it to you via Instagram. So.
Okay.
I will not listen to it and react to it with you guys. There's multiple videos actually. I'll send you another one as well. And again, guys, if you want to watch what we're watching, obviously we are going to be reacting to it on screen as well. But you can also go to Twitter and then look up the D23 Brazil hashtag and kind of scroll with us. Because I'm not trying to be rude and be on my phone right now. I am actively trying to get updates.
Yeah, it's how we got to do it for this stream, because we got to
Yeah.
see what's going on and try to report to you guys what they're saying. Hey, at least we weren't wrong. We're getting something, so let's see what kind of little information can trickle out.
Interesting. All right. I don't see anything new, I think. Okay, the reveal. I have to reveal the information, or some sort of news. Can I say it?
Go ahead.
It's Avatar Fire and Ash is currently in the post-production process. That means that filming is done.
Okay. And,
I think. Is there
no,
more?
that can't be all he revealed.
Is that it?
No.
Wait, hold
Can't
on.
do this to us, James Cameron. Come on.
Because they were in that video. I believe they're talking about some other stuff too. Oh, there's a quote from him. It says, "We're like a family. We're in the third movie. It's not about creating the characters anymore. It's about bringing everyone together and seeing where the characters are going." That's apparently what he said.
Okay.
You sound so disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, obviously, we're gonna assume that at some point it's gonna be in post production. It's like, all right. It's like, what? Hold on. He talks about the new Na'vi that will appear in Avatar Fire and Ash. The two new clans are the Wind Traders and the Ash People. The latter being a reflection of our worst side.
Wait. There's new concept art.
Oh, no. Are you serious?
Yes. Go to the official Twitter from Avatar.
They posted it?
Oh my god. Yeah, please. Go.
I'm going.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
Okay,
Are
hold
you
on,
kidding
guys.
me?
I'll get
okay, guys,
James Cameron off your screen in a second. Let me let's see.
You can put me on if you want.
Okay, yeah, let me do that. Dude, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Hold on. We have to react to these. Hold on.
I'm not gonna.
You guys better file in and start reacting once I put these up.
Damn, it's so many of them.
Dude, what? Who just like spammed their files? Like, what's happening right now? Okay, hold on.
Guys, you want to stick around for this?
Dude,
this is
holy. Okay. And we thought we were getting nothing.
Right. Wow, that was perfect because we went from like disappointment.
Wow, this is insane.
I can't. Wow. Okay, are you downloading them?
Yes, I am right now. Yeah.
Me too.
I'm just also trying to see how many there actually are, and I don't miss one. Let's see. I see 4.
4? 5.
4. Because one post I see, they put all 4 images, or 4 images in one.
5.
Let's see.
There's 5. There is one of their living. Oh my god, is that the Ash Clan?
Okay, wait. No.
Okay. Oh wait.
We're just in post-production. There's 5?
There is 5.
Okay, I see one of, it looks like Varong on the creature. I have one with like probably the ceremony that I told you about underwater. I see the Wind Trader ship, a lot of Wind Trader ships, and then what's the 5th one?
There is Like the ships between the mountains,
Yeah,
not
ships
just
between
in
the
the sky.
mountains. There's the like one at dawn or whatever with a lot of
Yes, got
ships.
it. Check.
I got that one. I got one where it's like one ship flying in between like some little
Yeah,
mountains.
check.
I got Vrong on her creature,
Check.
and then the water ceremony.
Oh, you're missing the
Which
Ash
one?
Clan living place.
What? Okay, hold on. Oh,
I'll send it to
okay.
you.
Okay, I see it, but only a little version. I'm trying to get a big, good, high quality
Oh,
version. This
wait,
is
hold on.
insane.
I got. You can just go to their Instagram and it's there. I sent it to you.
Okay, let me go to the.
This is
your Instagram.
wild. Oh, I can't wait.
This is way more. This is insane, guys.
I can't wait to unpack this. Oh, damn. I was not expecting that much.
Okay, just give us a second, guys, and I swear we will.
Wow.
Trust me, we will unpack this for sure. So just give us
I should have
one
made some
second.
tea. That's
Wow, they spilled the tea. That's for sure.
Uh-huh.
Save. Oh,
I was
can't
not.
save.
We went from like a rock bottom disappointment to like.
Yeah,
That's great.
we're like, oh, we're in post production. Like, okay, that seriously?
Like, I don't care.
I don't care. Come on, dude. That's better than anything they've shown the entire weekend so far. That's incredible.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the ones that I have already and get them into slides. Wow. And if there is one that I don't have a good quality, then I'll just ask you for it really quick.
Okay.
And then in your head, already start determining which one you want to go through first, and then like we'll go through there in the order that you want.
I don't care. I don't think there's an order.
There's not a bad order.
No, I don't think it matters. I think we can. I think we can just start anywhere because there's a lot to unpack, and I want one of them as my desktop background. I'm gonna do that. The one with the dawn or the dusk. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, don't worry, guys. On this, we're gonna be able to kind of like, I don't know if we can zoom in, but we can definitely unpack like the little details. Because I'm looking at it on a big monitor instead of like a phone, so I can see like the little tiny things too. So it'll be interesting. We'll probably see things that you haven't even noticed yet. So stick around. Get something to drink while you wait. Get a snack.
Yeah, because we're probably gonna unpack these for a little while. I want to see.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were gonna get. I thought maybe one image, but this is giving us a lot.
Look at the chat.
So now we're gonna be stuck here for a little while.
I should have had some food here or something.
I know. I'm like, oh Lord. I was like, oh, we're gonna end this pretty soon. Nothing to see here. I felt like a fool for a little bit.
I was like, okay, post-production.
You sound so disappointed. It's like, of course.
Because I am.
Yeah. Okay, I only have 2 high quality so far. What the heck? I'm missing a high quality on let's see.
Does it help if you go to Instagram and then get them from there? Because
no, because it doesn't let me download them. Like
can you screenshot? Because I can send them to you if you want. I don't know if I sent you one. Wait, hold on.
Oh, here we go. I got them right now from my phone, and then I'm just gonna upload them there real quick.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. That's insane.
It's crazy.
Okay, I think that should be all of them that I need. Upload really quick. You want
Damn,
to see
I
any,
was
any
not
comments?
expecting that.
Anything people have said so far? Let's see. They gave us more than last time. I think we only got 4 last time.
Yeah, but also not just like more, but also different ones.
Yeah, and
It's
like the details are incredible on these, way more. And I also see because we didn't get really clear images before on the last time. We basically had to
Mhm.
stitch them together from people's live, taking pictures of them.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right.
This is wild. Wow, they're so I'm trying not to look too much at them so we can actually
I
like
know I'm
unpack
trying
it
to
here.
not really pay attention to them, but now I got them. I'm just making the last 3 slides really quick, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Jeez. And they're super clear too. This is insane.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna put it as my desktop background. I love how fast.
I'll probably have us go live on Instagram too, just in case. Like I'll probably add that really at once we're
Can
starting
you?
to look at the picture. Yeah, I can do it even now, I believe. All right, 2 more.
I could try and do the same.
Oh yeah, see if you can go ahead and do it, and that way, while I get this done really quick, that way some people on Instagram maybe they haven't seen them. Probably they have, but
Yep, I can.
sweet.
Do you want me to do it now?
Yeah, so I'm about to have the pictures up anyways.
Okay, hold on. Then I need to get a stream key. God damn. Oh my god. Someone else posted like okay, I'll credit them. Avatar Films, spelled films like ES on the end.
Yeah.
They posted like a kind of a little bit of a zoomed version of it, but the detail is insane. I want to already talk about this. I don't care. There is
Okay.
bioluminescence.
All right, here we go.
Wait, hold on. Oh god, wait. I need to put a stream key. There is bioluminescence on those creatures, the balloon jellyfish creatures.
Oh man.
I don't know how to find my stream key right now. So I
It's
might
okay,
just not.
It's okay. Yeah.
But I don't have time or patience.
Yeah. And if you guys want to join us, go to YouTube, Discovering Pandora, or Avatar Robin's YouTube. We're streaming on both,
Yes.
so you can join the chat, or just on my Twitter right there, Discovering Pandora, if you guys are tuning in there. But all right, I have them popping up now.
Got him?
Give me the first one you want to go through. Look at them and just pick one.
Just pick one. Okay, the one that I just talked about, the one with the sunset.
Okay.
Just because I want to tell you, I wish I had a mouse that I could point at things, but so on the balloons, you see the bioluminescence?
Oh yeah, like slightly there
On the
at the top, like
creatures? Yeah.
all throughout it. Yeah, kind of like the little dots, like on the Navi skin at night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
And then the manta creature, you get a better view of that, and I think it kind of has a harness.
Can't really
as
tell.
well.
There's like I can't really tell there's a rider, but because I don't know if maybe they get to steer them from the ship, or if they have to have a rider up front. I don't know. Maybe they can steer it somehow from the ship itself. But look at this, guys. That is incredible.
Oh my god. I just had another question in my mind because of this. So these are the jellyfish creatures, right? They're the ones that kind of function as balloons.
Yeah, like the ones that
and their fins are kind of steering sails in a way. And then you can see that they
really
have
look like their fins right here. They do. Whereas that first concept art we got, if I quickly go back
Yeah,
to it, those look like they weren't. They look like they
like
were made
handmade.
by them. You know, you see that? Like it looked like somebody's kite.
Yeah. Somebody's kite.
But let's go back to this clear one. You can now clearly see that they are part of the creatures themselves. That is insane, guys.
So what I'm wondering is, this is a big question. I'm way too far ahead, but um, at some point they must have figured out that they could domesticate these animals and use them for travel. But like, were they just floating around by themselves before that? Like, imagine seeing this creature just like floating by. Like, what are they? How do they survive? What do they eat? And they're
Yeah, because you gotta assume that they're still alive. Like I wouldn't assume that they're gonna be hauling like like the carcass of this floating creature.
no, no,
So
I think they're
hopefully
alive.
somehow they're able to maintain it. Like they probably are able to feed it, nourish it.
Yeah, and
From there by the ship,
what are
and
they
even
called?
the
The tendrils thing?
yeah.
The I don't know what
Maybe
they
they
call
get some nutrients flying over certain things, like just with the tendrils right there. Like maybe they're able to,
a
you know what I mean?
catfish.
Like do something. Like maybe they need to plug into like I don't know something.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. And then somebody asked the question: do we think
Wow.
these are if that we're still in the Metkayina village here in this shot, or
Yes.
will we
Well,
be going back? Yes, we'll. I'm assuming we'll go back because, like Robin has pointed out before, NetDam is now pretty much part of that because that's where where he got laid to rest, and Loak
it's
now
with
has
their
a
ancestors.
big connection with Tsireya and Payakan. So I'm assuming he'll always stick around.
Yeah. I don't know how Avatar Films on Instagram got such a beautiful detailed shot of this. But this way I can really, really zoom in on everything. And you can kind of get a little bit of a better look of the little basket, I guess, under the creature where they would be traveling
Uh huh.
in.
Yeah.
And it does look kind of like a camp or a place they could potentially live for a little bit.
Okay. At least during their travels. Nice.
Exactly, yeah. But if they are nomads, they don't stop. If they called them that, then I would assume that they permanently live on those.
Nice.
Or they set up
Uh,
camp
Charlie
somewhere.
Wood says, "I bet those. Let me put it up here. I bet those rays stay aloft via electrostatic forces, same as the floating mountains. Spiders can travel without
Oh,
wind using silk carried along by electrostatic forces." Oh, you're probably really onto something right there.
wow.
Jaden says Quaritch is being held captive. Is that from a different image? Did you want me to
Yes, that's from a
transition?
different image.
All right, let's transition, and we could always come back to them anyways. So let's
You choose one.
what? Okay, let's see here. All right, I'll just get to it just because I'm sure this is gonna have a lot of details that people want to see. So here we go. Here is, oh my god, this is like the home of the Ash Clan, and that's Varang right there. You see her up there? She's up there
Where?
closer to like the hut or the tent thing.
Oh my god.
And they're bringing in right here in the foreground. You see them, like Jaden said, they're bringing in Quaritch, or at least it looks like
Yeah.
Quaritch.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, that is Quaritch.
This is insane.
This is unlike anything we've ever seen. Do you see there's a totem in the middle? The way they wove I think there's some sort of dream catcher thing in front of one of the tents. The fire pit, like on the left, it looks like it has bones around it or something like that.
Yeah.
And then there is something like dead creatures hanging on the left side somewhere too.
Oh,
This is
look at it.
wild.
And look at another detail is if they're bringing in Quaritch like that, then
Yeah.
he's not the catalyst of them using weapons. Look, they're already using the
Oh,
weapons
well.
already.
Oh my god, why are they already using
So
weapons? And
they
they
were
know.
already violating that law of Awa
Oh my. Of
without
course
Quaritch.
they were.
Because everybody thought, oh, they would do it now because Quaritch would get them into using firearms. But if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, that's them already having different firearms, right? Like,
So they've
yeah,
already had contacts with humans, and that's why they're bringing in Quaritch, or um, are they like modified human weapons, or are they from something that they made themselves? Or it looks way too human, to be very honest with
unless
you.
they're just the weapons that they acquired when capturing Quaritch and whoever he was with. Like maybe those were just the weapons he had, but I don't know. I don't think he had like a sniper rifle, like a rocket launcher.
No,
Like
and they're carrying it way too logically. Like
yeah,
they
like they
know how to
know how to
carry it.
carry them. Yeah.
Oh
Wow,
my
that's a
god, that's such wow, very perceptive. Hold on. That's crazy.
that's insane. If you do any posts right now with these art pieces, like just tag me as collaborator because
I am. You can read my mind, can't you?
yeah, because I won't have time to do my own post. But I'm like, yeah, just
I'm doing it
collaborate.
right now.
We'll reach out to both of our people at the same time. Um,
Only my name is in it though. Do you want me to add yours too? Like my
it's all good.
watermark name?
No, it's fine. It's good.
Okay.
That's crazy. Let's see what
I'm
any other details
fascinated.
you guys catch. I love the look of the band. At least from right here, they all look like Ikrans, like banshees. I love the look of them just
Oh
perched up there
yeah.
on the rocks. Like even some that kind of I thought they were maybe cave paintings, but I think they're just clinging
They're
onto the
clinging
rock
on,
right
yeah.
there. Nah,
They do that in
that's
the rookery too.
dang, that's crazy.
So in the previous concept art, Varang was writing something very different from a banshee.
Yeah.
But from the looks of it, they still use banshees as well.
Yeah, maybe it's just not everybody has that creature, so maybe it's just a very dangerous creature and it shows that like how powerful she is that she was able to claim that one while everybody else is maybe still
Like
on
a
Ikrans.
Turuk,
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah, maybe it's like their version of a because I can't tell if other people here are using the same creature or if they're on like Ikrans. Like the
Oh,
two
fair
closest
point.
ones, I can't really tell. Like the one here on her left, and then
It
the one
doesn't
to
have
her.
a horn.
Okay, so then everybody else might be on
You're right.
Ikran.
Wait, you're right. Look at the ones, like the smaller ones on her bottom right, kind of.
Uh-huh.
Those are
Oh
Ikrans
yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah, those are Ikrans for sure. Yeah, so this is probably one that she just specifically, you
Or
know, tamed herself.
wait,
Mm.
wait. I have something else in my mind that I need to double check because okay, I have an Ikran's little statue right here. Can you bring
Oh,
the
let me
other
put
image
it up.
back for a
Yeah.
sec?
Yeah.
I'm just checking whether she
Like
maybe
the silhouette.
deformed it
Oh, deformed a Ikran?
because everything else I'm
Kind of
trying to
looks like an
see.
Ikran.
Yeah, anatomically it looks very, very similar to what we know.
Oh, that would be horrible. Like the teeth are all
Mm-hmm.
messed up. There's like this
But
horn on top, but it has to be a different creature.
it has to be a different creature because yeah,
At
I
least
don't think I'm
like
right.
face wise, I think it's too different to
But the
be
body
just a
is
deformed.
yeah.
Yeah. At least we know
Wow.
they're in similar like family tree. So, but let's see what people were saying. Who taught them how to use the weapons? Let's see. I bet the RDA's efforts have been globalized and resistance movements are happening all around. Knowledge of what Jake did must have spread far and wide between A1 and A2. I think you could be right, and I think we are going to need. I think what we're going to notice in these next movies is we're going to need to globalize in order to basically take the RDA down. Like the Wind Traders will come in helpful, like meeting clans from distant regions to get together, most likely.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, Dino Shark was saying the same thing. Do the rest of the Ash clan have the Ikran while Varang has that crazy one? That's what it looks like now that we went back to that previous art. That maybe she's the only one with like a crazy looking new flying creature. Let's see here. All right, so let's pop up a new image. You ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Oh, we didn't even know. We didn't even. One of the new images is her on the new creature that
Oh my
we could
God.
have looked at this whole time.
Okay. Okay, it's a new creature. I take everything
Okay,
back.
definitely. Wow. Look at that. That is
I'm kind of
incredible.
speechless.
Zachary Berger, because he's the one. If we look back, you see the signature there, Zachary 23.
Yes,
So he's
I
the
know
one
who
that gave
Zachary
us the
is.
design on the skim wing. He was like that was one of his babies. He had said when we got that image of Varong on the new creature, he's like, oh, basically claiming like this was another one that I worked as hard on as as much on as the skim wing. And man, did he knock it out again. Like look at that. That is let me put it back. That's crazy. And look how much bigger it is than an Ikran, because you can see her body right there. An Ikran is I believe at least a little bit smaller than that.
Let me
It's not as
see.
big as a Charuk, of course, but it's
Just
still bigger
dropped.
than a regular Ikran.
Let me.
At least I
Well,
think so. No?
a little. The bottom wing is very, very big, like compared to the bottom wing. Wait, put me on the screen.
Yeah, let me
Anatomy lesson, guys. Okay, so
anatomy lesson.
okay, so we're gonna compare in a second, right? Look at this wing on an Ikran. Look how kind of triangle and short
And
it
small
is.
it is, yeah.
Yeah. Ignore the spider web on that. You did not see that. Shh. Look. You see the shape of that? Okay,
Yeah.
put the other creature back. Look at the bottom wing now.
Yeah, that is a massive difference. It even looks like in this case, it's inverted where the bottom wing is a lot bigger than the top wing, or at least from this angle. But that's what it looks
And
like. It definitely
it
does.
it has something. I don't think. I actually don't. Yeah, an Ikran does not have this. It has legs. An Ikran does have legs, but it's the triangle wings that I just pointed out.
Okay.
They're attached, kind of like a bat has arms.
Oh, okay. So they're kind of
But,
built into those. Whereas
yeah.
over here, you could tell that they look completely separate.
Yes. This is more
Wow.
dragon-like, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's incredible.
Look at its face.
Yeah. So, like you said, the other one, it kind of still looked like the rest of it was Ikran, but yeah, no, this one makes it look a lot different. Man, this is deadly. Look at that tail. Like I could see the tail itself being used, kind of like a stinger, like to just like impale different, people. Or wow, that's
Frank
crazy.
still has her kuru.
Okay,
But
and then she's not wearing all the other ones right here, so that looks like it was only ceremonial.
She's not connected with her kuru to her creature. She's freewheeling.
Oh, you're right. Well, because I'm trying to see, because that other part is her tail, right? Yeah. So her kuru,
The
which is the
yeah.
one that's kind of floating up there, it's not really connected to anything.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I have it here on my phone as well, just to double check.
Free falling.
Free falling.
Yeah, you're right.
That's insane.
Let's see. We got Brookhammer Brook that says that new creature looks sick. Yeah, this is insane. Dino Shark. It's like a demon storm glider.
Yeah.
How in the world are they going to translate that to the toys? Todd McFarlane, you better start figuring it out. We're in post production on the toys right now. Snake Eyes is back in here. That thing looks like a demon. Yeah, this is insane. All right, let's move on to.
Wait, one more thing.
Okay.
Leave it there for 1 second. Okay. I just looked up what a stingbat looks like. And it's so similar.
Like very similar, huh? That's what people were saying in that first reveal.
But like genuinely anatomically, I think they have to be related, because
so this is just like a giant, like
100%.
kind of like cousin to the stingbats.
100%.
That makes sense. Well, yeah, and then right there you got the stinger too. Basically, the sting from Stingbat.
Yeah. It has a stinger. It has the legs. It has the horn on the top. It has even the face on the bottom. Exactly the same. Like obviously
the mouth and everything.
Slightly different, but wow. Okay.
Which makes sense, because if you know in the canon and the lore, we've seen them in the movies. There are these things that are called, like, I think they call them forest banshees, and they're really small. They're not like the size of an Ikran, but a regular banshee is obviously a lot bigger and is rideable. I think it's the same thing right there. Whereas the stingbat is going to be that small cousin to whatever this creature is, and not rideable. Whereas obviously this one is a lot bigger and is going to be rideable. So that's probably something similar that's going on here.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I just double checked. It's in here as well. Wow.
Okay. So I guess now we kind of, there are hints of it in the canon already, between the the miniature forest banshees and the regular banshee. Okay. All right. So this is in the line of that stingbat. That's awesome.
Put me on the screen for a sec.
Okay.
That's a stingbat. That's the face of a stingbat.
Oh, okay. So even down to the horn at the top. Okay.
The top,
and then definitely the mouth. Yeah.
These things too. These.
So definitely it's just like a big cousin to the stingbat. Okay, that's awesome.
And if you look it up later, you can see like everything from the feet to the wings. Yeah.
Okay. You're like, if only we would have pointed that out earlier. Okay, let's move on to another one. Let's go back to see what's going on, because I'm assuming this is back to the Metkayina. We have some kind of underwater ceremony going on.
Is this the birth?
I was about to say, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is the birthing ceremony that we have heard Kate Winslet talk about, that she shot. And there was that famous, like I told you earlier, that famous image of her underwater with some kind of, flowing cloth with her underwater. And she said that was part of a birthing ceremony. And I think it's because the Tulkuns are going to give birth. I don't know if that necessarily means she's going to give birth, or if this is just one for the Tulkuns. It could be both. Maybe because she says, and then a lot of us, she implied that more than just one person or creature was going to give birth. So maybe a lot of births are made at the same time right there.
Originally, she was supposed to have, I think, you remember her spirit sister?
Yeah,
I mean, she already had that baby.
yeah,
Yeah, it could be something like a ceremony where, I don't know, I don't know if they would all do it at the same time, but definitely it
yeah.
looks
That's
like
still
there's
like
one.
that'd be weird, like synchronized
That'd
births.
be
But
very
hey,
impressive, but
we don't know.
there's one Tulkun underwater, and the other ones are all kind of above with their. Well, no, that's not true. There's another one underwater, but there's one in the center that's kind of. It looks like it's doing a movement.
Yeah, like that one's the center of attention right there. That one.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like I still like the look of this Metkayina stuff. You know, we see the Tulkuns here, like you said, people on Elus. I like their canoes. It's just kind of sad
Yeah.
what their single canoes are made out of, which is the skin of an Ikran, but we won't touch that again.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. Oh man, what do you guys think? We got one more, I believe, after this. Let's see. Payakan in the center. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's a ceremony where Payakan is accepted back into the, because he was pretty much exiled, right? During this, like,
Can we see his fin? Because he's missing. No, we only see the two big ones.
Yeah, two big ones. Yeah. So I guess that could be.
Oh my god, Charlie Wood! I'm not gonna read that out loud.
No. I will get to it in a second. It must be Payakan home return. It could either be a birthing or home return. So you guys are right. It could be something like that. Maybe with Payakan circle of life. And then obviously R.I.P. Charlie Wood says it. Down says it. Lives on as a canoe.
I'm sorry, that's so funny.
No. How could you?
I did not expect that.
I know, because my mind didn't go there right away, but wow, Charlie, I went right out the gate. You heard skin of an Ikran, and you're like, says it. Exactly, Dino Shark. Charlie, how dare you? Oh my god. You have called for war. No.
Oh no, I need to catch my breath. Wow, that really caught me off guard.
I just do the Lion King
I'm
reference.
sorry, I just saw like
that's crazy.
I just pictured like a canoe with
I swear, if we see one that has the markings, now I'm gonna have Cesar's markings ingrained in my head, and when I watch them, I'm gonna be like, that's it. The third from the left, that's Cesar.
Oh my.
Neytiri's gonna be like 10 feet away. She's never gonna notice it. Oh,
or she's
no.
it's gonna be hers.
Oh my. Oh Lord.
Oh.
Oh man. All right. So let's move on to the last one. That's another great one. Like, that's another cool image right here. That's awesome. We get a much better look at the side profile. I know. I got tears in my eyes still. Like,
I know.
Charlie Wood. I swear the creature in the front keeps like looking different to me in every freaking picture.
It looks a little fatter here.
Yeah.
No, really. Like, it looks like it went. Hold on. I'm trying to say something without laughing.
Oh, good.
It went from crepe to pancake.
Maybe it's the atmosphere. Okay. They say The camera adds
I'm
10 pounds. Well, so does this region, okay? Let's hurry up and fly through here, please.
crying.
Don't look at me. Oh, God. I mean, it could, it maybe has something to do with the atmosphere or something
Maybe
where
no, honestly, realistically, hold on. Maybe maybe it's just the angle of the wings.
yeah, it could be too. It could be. We're over here trying to defend
That's
like
what they all
why
say.
one of them is like why one of them is the big boy. Oh man,
Oh my god. Okay.
that's insane. But yeah, the other creature we get a better side profile look at it. Looks a little, doesn't look like the prettiest creature, but it gets the job done.
Excuse you.
What? That just looks like a brain with tendrils.
Oh wait, hold on. You're right. It looks like a brain. That's a very interesting take, actually. Like, what do you think the tendrils are something very similar to what the Navi have in their tails, like in their neural cues?
Oh, it could be because when you kind of look in there, it pretty much looks like a bunch of these,
Yeah.
little tendrils. So it could be. And that's what I was saying. Maybe that's how it gets its nutrients. Maybe it has to hold on to I don't know, trees or something to get some kind of nourishment, or maybe creatures. Who knows?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Because I'm like, where's your
Trying to
mouth?
imagine.
Like, uh,
Oh,
God, we're
and then
terrible.
yeah, I'm trying to like calm down, but the basket underneath.
Man,
I get a
and it
different
looks
view
tiny
of
right
that
there.
now.
That just shows you how big that floating jellyfish creature has to be. And I'm
Yeah,
still
and
so confused about those little sail things. I can't. Now it kind of looks fake again. So I don't know.
honestly, I think they're fins. I think they're
Probably.
part of the creature.
Yeah.
I think they were strategically designed in the anatomy of that creature because they're flying. Whereas if you look at the anatomy of a regular jellyfish, they could fly, but they would have constantly, like if they were from like a different material and they could potentially fly, they could do that, but only by making that movement that they make underwater. And this way they can kind of steer. So I bet it's just from the creature itself. It's just very unique. That's something that you would find underwater is just kind of floating around. And I wonder if it's native to the sky or if it's something they plucked out of the water.
That can, my God.
No,
I think so though. I think it is going to be native to the sky. Maybe it's just normally up in areas that other clans just don't reach and don't go to.
But like, how long ago would they have domesticated them then? Because would they just be floating around and roaming? Like, what are they? I'm so interested in their story, and yeah.
I even like this, this little region right here. Kind of like I like the look of these little, this little mountain pass right here.
There's a region like that in Frontiers. If you go to, let me think of the name. I can't remember if it's close to the Clouded Forest, but there's a region like this that you can find caves inside these types of mountains. Oh, and also where you, I don't know if you've played through it already completely or no. But there is an area where the Zakru go. They call it the Zakru graveyard, and it's in an area like this.
Okay. And do you think these peaks right here are like really high above? Because if you notice the clouds below, or is it just temperature-wise, it's just creating some kind of, clouds down there? Or do you really think this indicates that they're really high up?
I think they're not necessarily high up.
Okay.
For two reasons, I would want to see something that is really high up to compare it to just know this for sure. But on Earth, I can't remember exactly what the name is in English, but there is a. I'll try and directly translate it from Dutch. But there is a phenomenon, or I don't know how else to call it, that on a certain altitude, trees don't grow. Like it gets to a certain point where you call it the border, the tree border, and that means like above that trees won't grow. I don't know the reason. I don't know anything more than that. But I wondered if that would be even true on Pandora as well. If they would even
I was
have
about
that
to say,
border.
that they with their science that they have here, it could be that they can grow even way high up there.
That's possible because
but yours is probably the more plausible, at least as of now. That's probably the more plausible that it's not super high up.
I don't think it's high up, but I also don't know if they would have a tree border on Pandora because
I was like, is it basically the version of this? Is it their version of these? Probably not, but so you're right, because here you don't see any vegetation on this stuff, it's just rock. So
but then again, Pandora has a very strong atmosphere, and I feel like it would be able to support trees for much higher than on Earth. But everything's bigger on Pandora, so maybe it would translate. I don't know.
I guess we'll see. I like the look of it, at least.
It's really cool. I love that there's one in the back as well. Like they're traveling through everything.
Yeah. Wow, that's insane.
And they're choosing to do this because they could easily fly over.
Yeah, for sure. They're like, for the shot, for the gram.
They're not that high up because there's clouds above them. So they're not above the clouds.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even see those. You're right.
That's probably why your brain was telling you that it's not that high.
It looks cool regardless. Wow.
Agreed.
This movie has so many interesting elements. Like, quick little recap. We had this initial one here, which is another great one. Like you said, I wonder if this is kind of like the Wind Traders passing by the Metkayina, and maybe that's where the Sully family kind of gets introduced to them, and maybe tags along for a bit of the ride. And
my favorite thing about this is the bioluminescence on the jellyfish creatures. Yeah,
that looks so good, man. I wonder, in that night shot, did we see them on the night shot from the earlier concept art? Let me see. Oh, you saw it. You see it a little bit on the left, yeah. Well, that's gonna look really good, like completely when it's wow, the moon is like really close right there. That's insane.
They're really high in the clouds.
Yeah, that shot's gonna look great.
No, is that not a planet, or is that Polyphemus, or is that another moon?
It could be another moon because I think it has like over 10 moons, I believe. So it's crazy because we're just on Pandora, and we don't know these other moons are also, I doubt it because they would have talked about it, that they were, hospitable. So I assume at this point it's only going to be Pandora that's hospitable throughout all these moons.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like I actually remember them saying that they're only going to focus. Well, yeah, I feel like I remember James Cameron explaining that Pandora is already so diverse that they don't need to go to any other worlds.
Yeah, because initially I think very early drafts they were thinking of going to the different moons, and we would see like crazy new things in each one, but they're like, no, we can just kind of treat it like Earth. Whereas, here we'll have all the crazy things just in different areas. Instead of, because then that would be too similar to Star Wars, where you have to go to like a snow planet and then a desert planet. So I like this.
Yeah, that's true.
But and then from here, we got this awesome, like, now we have some kind of look, and that's what I was saying. I was like, I want to look at like like what their homes look like, what their little villages look like. So this one's awesome for the Ash clan, of course.
I think aesthetically this one is not necessarily aesthetically. The sunset one is my favorite, but then this one is kind of my favorite for the details that's in it.
Yeah,
and it's unlike anything we've seen before.
exactly, and especially because like you were pointing out, like it's gonna be interesting to learn what that totem represents, what their different things they have here represent, because they're not completely following Awa. So it's going to be even more different than when you just meet another normal clan, because normally all the other clans, they follow Awa, and they just have different things that represent pretty much the same stuff, or they worship the same things. Whereas here, it's like, what is their philosophy? What is their, like,
Yeah,
do they worship something else other than Awa? And
I'm so
or so
curious.
it's going to be very interesting. Like, what are all your little, or here on the right, like these little totems or small little thing, or like the dream catchers, like what does this all represent? What are the little, that's where my mind goes, like just the little nitty gritty on all the details.
And also,
Man.
I wonder about would we call it religion or worship? Worship, I guess. I wonder, when did they separate from Awa? Could that have something to do with the, what's it called? I can't remember the name of the story, but the first Toruk.
To the first flight.
Yes, there you go. Like something, because there was a volcano in that story, so I'm just wondering if something around that has to do with anything disconnecting from Awa.
Yeah. You know what this really reminds me of? I think.
Tell me.
I'm getting a lot of Mongol vibes from here.
Oh, right. Yeah, the tent.
Like the tent, like it really, like I'm looking up right now, like Mongol stuff, and it kind of has that similar vibe. Let me see.
Wow, how do you know about that culture?
I mean, I'm very versed in a lot of. No, I just especially, well, I in history I have like looked up Genghis Khan, watched a bunch of movies, but also recently they were in that Ghost of Tsushima game. The Mongols were invading Japan, and so you get to see a lot of their structures and their little, their put together little villages, and that's let me save this image here and I'll bring it up really quick. That's what I get the vibe. I'm like, oh, that's actually a good one, because I mean, like, from history, they were like a conquering, more menacing, I guess, clan in a way themselves. It would fit the vibe,
Yeah.
So,
wow, very perceptive.
So let me see if I can bring it up really quick, because especially it's just that tent mostly that just threw the vibes out to me. So let's see.
Wow, I was really not expecting. Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
It's like not 100%, but to me, like it screamed like a similar vibe with just like the architecture a little bit. Obviously, a lot more alien and things like that. But I'm like, oh, that could also be that culture. That warring culture could be what they're like. So that's interesting.
This is a very good observation, because I'm gonna send you something on Instagram about the way that they dress. This picture is not good quality, but it's gonna give you the right idea. Would you be able to put it on screen if I send it to you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I can. Let's see.
It reminds me of Varang's headdress, and also just the colors that they use in their attire, like in general. Oh, that's horrible quality. Oh. It's because it's from Google. But
yeah, you're right. Yeah. So maybe we're onto something a little bit. They could be taking inspiration from like that. Because pretty
I'm
much all of
trying.
them are the Metkayina is more Polynesian.
Yeah, and I can already imagine. Oh, hi, I'm on screen. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
still looking it up. I can already imagine them having those conversations, and sitting down and thinking, okay, what culture would fit them and why? And there's probably some sort of backstory to it as well. Then, and probably a reason why they choose certain cultures for certain references. Like the Metkayina, they're very Polynesian, and it makes sense because they're near the water and they're on islands. And oh my god, and the landscape of Mongolia
Yeah, it's very
is
similar.
very barren,
Yeah,
so it would
I
make
was looking at it.
sense.
Let me bring up a image that I saw of somebody on horseback. It's just art, but it pretty much, that's kind of where they're from, is like this barren landscape. Let's see.
Oh, this is wow, very very perceptive because I'm looking up old, like ancient Mongolian culture,
Yeah.
and it's very very similar. Wow, well done.
I think both of us,
I
you with the outfits, especially for sure, and then, both pointing out like the barren landscape. So, is it a
I
volcanic
wonder.
region? No, I don't
Hold on,
think
let me.
so. I think just aesthetically, it's just kind of barren,
Stop it!
deserty.
It is.
Is it?
It has
No,
volcanoes.
because I thought I just saw one in one of the images that it kind of looked like a volcano
Yeah,
in the background.
there's at least one that comes up like as a. It's well known as I believe, a tourist attraction, but it's not active. Oh my god! Wow.
Wow, I guess we're we might
All
have
right,
pretty
detective.
much figured it out. Yeah, that's cool.
All right. Yeah, there's a volcano. Like a. What is this? Sorry, I'm getting lost in the images now. Like there's so many similarities. I wonder what kind of traditions the Mongolians have that we will be seeing in the Ash Clan as well, or similarities.
This could be an interesting, maybe even if it's like a little video we collaborate on, like expanding on this after we do a little bit more research. That would be an
Yeah.
interesting video, because I do think we're onto something right there. Obviously, we weren't
Oh,
prepared
100%.
to do this during the stream, but yeah, it's at least that's the vibes I'm really getting for this. What do you guys think here
Yeah.
in the chat? Let's see.
Why does the guy on the left have a Scottish kilt on? Where?
It kind of
Oh
looks
my
like
god,
right,
wait.
little tiny, like
A
the
picnic
one.
blanket.
Yeah, it looks like a little, yeah. Oh man,
A mini skirt.
reminds me of the village in the new Planet of the Apes with Proximus. Yeah, a little bit. At least, especially because they're kind of in the same. How do you put it? They're dealing with the same type of tools and construction materials in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's see. Miyana is like, I'm barely missing. What's going on? What am I missing? Well, 5 new concept art pieces. We got right here is the look at the Ash Clan home from obviously Fire and Ash, and other looks at the Wind Trader stuff as well. Payakan is flying. What is that? What we were describing the bigger leading fish, or the bigger leading manta ray?
Wait, put me on screen.
Let's see. Put you on screen. Let's see.
I have a guest.
Oh, hello. Oh wow, you look very pissed off right now.
She's fine.
Okay.
She's purring really loud. She's tired. Yeah.
She's like, "Are you almost done? I gotta sleep."
Yeah, that's actually no. That's it. He wants to
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah. We're almost done. I think we about covered what we can. At least initial thoughts. We kind of covered them. But wow, I mean, hey, I'm glad we did this because we actually did get
Was that all of them?
5 new. Yeah, I think that was it. That was the Let me go through them. We got the sunset thing. We got the village. We
Oh
got
yeah,
the.
right. Yeah.
I think it's because of this flying one. It didn't really give us too much besides like a closer,
Mm-hmm.
better one of that one, and then the Metkayina one, and then the last one was that one. But yeah,
Right.
what do you
Yeah.
guys think? These were, this was our initial reaction and breakdown of the information coming out of D23 Brazil. I'm really happy they did show something new besides you got me worried there for a second. Well, he says it's in post production.
I was worried too. I was
Like,
like,
dude,
"That's
you're
not
Skyping in live to, and attendees are just being told, yeah, it's we're working
like
on
yeah,
it.
like yeah,
Like,
we're
well,
we're making a film."
yeah. Oh man. But yeah, this was more than I thought they would show. We actually got clear images this time, and even one more image than the last time in August. So this is really good. I like every few months we can keep getting a little trickle here and there. The
Yeah.
full marketing will ramp up around springtime next year. We'll get that first trailer around CinemaCon, and then it'll be attached to the whatever big Disney movie is around that time. I think it's gonna be Marvel Studios The Thunderbolts or something, whatever it's called.
Oh, I
And they'll
have to
probably
watch a
make it
Marvel
exclusive.
movie.
That's what they did the last time. They attached it to Doctor Strange 2, and you had to go see it. They didn't release it online until like 1 or 2 weeks after that. So they made it like you had to actually run
The
out to the
teaser.
theater. Yeah,
You know
you
what
actually had.
happens for me here?
Uh,
They re-released Avatar 1 and then they just put it at the end and I saw it that way.
oh my god. Hey, that's cool though to see that,
Yeah.
and then the trailer. Yeah,
Good reminder after what, 13 years?
exactly. What I liked when they did the re-release of the first one here is they once again they made it where you got a little scene from the second movie, but you didn't know which one you were gonna get. I think they cycled between like 3 of them. So maybe this time you got the one of them. One of them was like Loak meeting Payakan for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Another one was when what's he called? Tonowari was scolding Loak and Tsireya at the village.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one was the kids initially jumping into the water for the first time.
Yeah, that's the one I
And
saw.
yeah, so I was like, oh, you don't know which one you're gonna get. You have to keep coming back till you see all 3 of the different, little scenes.
Oh my god, I wonder if we're gonna get anything like Wind Traders and then Ash Clan and something else, I don't know.
I wonder if they'll re-release the movies again early and give us another, like, do the same thing. Like they'll re-release the Way of Water,
I'd love that.
and then they'll attach like that, like different scenes from the third movie just to get you to go back. But hey, I would like to go back and see it in theaters anyway. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, this is what we got. At least this actually turned out to be an exciting day. This is awesome. We have now much more material to work with, and other streams that we can now do. I like the connection we made here with this one, like linking it to maybe the Mongol, and that whole vibe. Varong kind of acting like a Genghis Khan or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was our thing. Any final thoughts from you before we go, Robin?
I think we should be diving into some of these on stream a little bit more, or at least maybe not per like one art, but I think there is more to dissect, and like some of the things we were talking about earlier, because I don't know, I think I keep talking when you put one on screen. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
what about that? So definitely this is our first reaction and our first kind of breakdown, but I'm sure you're going to be seeing more of us speaking about this on stream and on social media as well.
Yeah,
Like on
definitely.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. But I'm very impressed. This is going to be my new desktop background. I'm going to do it right after we finish streaming.
Oh, this
And
is your
yeah,
favorite
I'm
right here?
pleasantly, well, aesthetically, yes, but in terms of details, the Ash Clan, yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Like detail wise, I think this image here gives you the most to kind of look around and chew on, you know.
It's new.
And then, like you said, aesthetically pleasing. I'm actually between this one, most likely for the coloring, but I also really like the look of this one too. So
Yeah.
it's just different time of day, but yeah, I mean, it already kind of shows that these flying, you know, whatever they are, sail barges, they're gonna be awesome to see on screen. Yeah, so the sight of them, especially like this, where you got a lot of them, that's gonna
Yeah.
be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we could do like, you know, once we do more research and gather and like analyze these more, like one upcoming stream could be focused on, you know, everything on the wind traders, all the concepts art and everything we could even speculate on them. You know,
I have
maybe
a
what
lot of things I could
they'll be
speculate
based on.
about.
And then obviously the Ash Clan as well, that can be its own upcoming stream where we kind of look at all of these concept arts and everything we've heard and everything we have speculated on him. So, yep, I'm happy we got new material. I'm glad the fandom got a little, you know, they threw us a bone again for a little bit to keep us going for another few months. So
we went from like 0 to 100 real quick with our reactions. We were like, oh, god damn it.
that little clip needs to be clipped out because yeah, I was like, you bummed me out. Like, yep, that's pretty much all he's saying.
I'll clip it. I'll find it.
It's in post production. It's like, that's great. And then I thought you were kidding when you're like, oh, something Avatar. I was like, no. Oh no, that you said there was new concept art, and then it just blew up. It oh my god. But so thanks everybody for joining. There's 781 of you tuning in throughout the different platforms. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you also enjoyed it. Let me catch some of these last few.
Let me say
messages.
bye on screen.
Oh yeah. Let me take this off. There we go. And I'll see if there's any little ones
like
we can
nails,
kind of
guys.
Navi inspired nails.
Yes, sir.
Oh wow, this is a great message. Angelina says, I love you guys so much. Hashtag Avatar family. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. And we're glad that you guys show up to hang out with us because we could, you know, probably hang out here ourselves and talk about this, but it's so much better with other Avatar fans. And I'm just so happy we were right. We kind of bet on, you know what, let's just make the stream, you know, tuning into this panel and hopefully we get something. And boy, did we. So and I'm glad you guys were all here to our record numbers so far. This is actually our record number for a stream. So this is pretty insane. Thank you to everybody for showing up. Oh, Charlie Wood had said, "Oh, kitty cat," when you showed your.
She's meowing downstairs. She's
like, "Hurry up, wrap it up."
Do you hear that? Come on,
no.
Baby. She's meowing right here.
Dino Shark says, I was saying, how long did Tonowari knew the wind traders? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he does. I mean, I'm sure maybe it'll be that they have known about them, but it's going to be interesting to find out.
I'm sure they're known like across clans because they travel so much. Oh my god, hold on. They travel and they bring things to trade because they're wind traders, right?
Yep. I'm thinking dream catchers are going to be very significant. Yeah, I don't think we've seen any other clan with dream catchers. Have you?
No. I've seen woven things, but not dream catchers,
Not
and that
dream
reminds me
catchers.
of
They're
something
supposed to keep
else.
out evil spirits, and the thing hanging from the hut seems kind of like a deconstructed dream catcher, plus the way the center hut is put together. See, very interesting. I love that we can keep dissecting these pictures like this. So we definitely got to do more, like you said, more focused streams on like
Yeah.
the Ash Clan and then the Wind Traders. But very good observation there.
And another thing with dream catchers, this is my last point, and then we'll leave it for like another stream. But if you look at the translation for avatars in Natfi, it's dreamwalkers. So maybe there's a connection with dreams and all that stuff. Oh my god, I'm being ambushed here.
I love this message here from Nightfall. 100% agree. The artists deserve all the praise. Definitely.
They do.
Dylan Cole, Zachary Berger. Because we saw their signatures on some of these arts. And of course, it's a bigger team that, you know, maybe Dylan Cole did this specific art piece, but he didn't specifically design every creature. Hundreds of different artists kind of worked together to put this together. So, yeah, shout out to everybody that's on the, you know, avatar, you know, design and development and
did
art
a great
teams.
job.
Yeah, I mean, I love that we have 2 co-production designers. Dylan Cole is focused on the Na'vi and everything having to do with Pandora. And then we have Ben Proctor, who kind of deals with all the human and industrial stuff. I like that we get 2 different minds and then we get a completely 2 different sides of art direction throughout these movies. It's really, really cool.
Yep.
All right. And on that note, thank you guys for showing up. Oswaldo, Jaden, Snake Guys, Dino Shark, Albert, Nightfall, and everybody else. Thank you. And yeah, this has been a super fun 2 hours. And we'll see you guys next week. We're going to choose one of these and do like a more, you know, breakdown on them. But yeah, thank you, Robin, for joining me. Of course, this was another great
episode. Thank you for having me again. I know I'm your co-host, but
it's like you kind of have to. But thank you.
Like this is our show, but thank you for having me.
Yeah, right. Oh, Angelina says it's my birthday this weekend, having an Avatar themed birthday. I hope you have a great weekend. That's awesome. And hey, if you ever can share some of those, you know, images of your themed birthday party, you know, tag Discovering Pandora or Avatar Robin, Instagram, Twitter, or X. And yeah. But all right, guys. This is us tuning out, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.